What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more trance. And we're back with what I would call hard trance. This is an interesting one, as is the cat that I see before me. A very interesting one indeed. But yeah, we're going to listen to a tune by Millennium Falcon, which even Discogs doesn't seem to know anything about. And this is called Star Wars 2000 Theme. The track came out in '99 on Extra Nova, a label I have a couple records on. I think of Fridge and the track Paradise immediately. And I think I maybe have one other, but it's not a label I have an extensive copy of, and I'm trying to remember where that label's from. I think it might be Belgium. This version, which is officially not on a label, it's just essentially a white label, came out in Germany the year after. And I don't know the provenance of this. Now, on Discogs, bootleg releases very quickly get identified as such and are not allowed to be sold on the marketplace. This one has always been available. There's, I think 20 copies for sale now. So I don't think it's like a bootleg in a legal sense. But again, this isn't on a German label of name. It's just a release that came out in Germany a year after the record on Extra Nova. In any case, the progressive trance mix, which is what we're going to listen to, is a much harder and more driving version. Now, it's still melodic, it's still got the Star Wars theme, and John Williams is credited on the Discogs master release. But it's definitely less progressive and sort of light than the version on the other side, which is just called the original mix. So ultimately, or I think it's just called originally, it doesn't even say original mix. In any case, we are going to listen to the progressive trance, is it version or mix? Yeah, the progressive trance mix, and this is the tune Star Wars 2000 Theme by Millennium Falcon, producer or producers of unknown provenance, on a release right at the turn of the millennium, though again, this actually came out in 1999. What do you think, Luca? 45? I'm gonna guess. It was a chunky snap. But that's the thing, like, you just use a track like this, you mix into it, you don't use it as a set opener, and then no one ever knows. Oof. Again, it's a hard trance bass line. I actually like this part the best, more than the full articulation of the Star Wars theme. funny, this has a lot of mileage on it, but I don't remember playing at all that many parties. I think I was like, I was wary of it being seen as like a gimmicky tune, because it's like, okay, it's Star Wars, like, you know, you're playing a Star Wars trance tune. It's not like, you know, it's like big time pop culture. It's not like an underground, like driving trance tune, or at least like as this part hits you. So yeah, I think I did use it at one or two parties, but not a lot of parties. So I'm a bit surprised at the level of mileage that we hear, because I got it, like the sticker here, Free Clouds, that's the first record store I started getting like trance and techno at. So this, again, it would have been like 2000. That said, I have used it in more mixtapes, or now, you know, just mixes, MP3s. I do like the trance rendering of the melody. Little 4-bar cheat, or 4-beat cheat. This configuration of the track the best. It's pacey. Again, you just tell it's still a 90s tune, 99 maybe, but it's fast. Hollowed footstep beat. I do like that drop. The suddenness of it is initially unexpected, and then as a DJ, you know, you play off the fact that it comes suddenly like that. I don't remember, this is another record I have, another hard trance record that has these big percussive drums. I don't remember the ones in this track. It's the one element that didn't come back. I like the way that finishes too. Both plenty of opportunities for mixing out, but also you can end, certainly you can end a mixtape with that. I suppose sometimes at a party you want something that has a bit more of a big flourish at the end that you can just kind of walk away from. Although it depends, like if you're mixing an early set, the DJ after you may want to mix straight out of a beat part of the track and not wait for the actual outro. And you know, sometimes there's a negotiation there, sometimes it's just like literally like, you know, at this time, like even if your record isn't finished, I'm just gonna stop it and start mine. It's, you know, whatever. So yeah, sometimes it happens differently. It was a measure of pride, like for me, when I would go on after somebody, I'd always mix out of whatever they were playing. I would never just like stop their record and just start mine. So even if that meant adjusting the tempo notably and then, you know, speeding it up usually, because I tend to, even among like trance and techno DJs in the 90s, I tended to mix a bit faster than a lot of people. So sometimes that would mean, you know, slowing down my first record a bit, transitioning into it, and then slowly over the next minute or two, you know, just slow boiling it up. So ultimately, yeah, like I said, I don't think I played this track at too many parties, but one or two for sure. And yeah, it's, you know, maybe it is a bit gimmicky because again, it's like a melody from a major motion picture that everybody knows. It's not like a classic rave trance tune that, you know, only people who, you know, were going to trance parties in the 90s will remember nostalgically. It's like a melody that anybody can, you know, identify, and most people, you know, find compelling in some way, even if it's just because it makes them think of the films. But yeah, it makes them think. I think I added an S there. Regardless, yeah, I think it's a cool tune. I definitely think it's better than the other side, which again, if this is the progressive trance mix, then what is the other side? The like happy melodic mix? It's just notably different. And although I don't think it's bad, I think it's just, it feels a bit more gimmicky than this side is, I guess what I mean to say. The bass line helps this version a lot. That sort of like touchstone melody version of the classic soundtrack score or the theme, I think that works really well. So yeah, shout out to John Williams, shout out to whoever Millennium Falcon was. Presumably, I'm guessing it was like, you know, a producer or other like multiple producers who, you know, went under different names and just wanted to do like this side, like, hey, let's make a track based on the Star Wars theme as like a one-off. So that would be my estimation. I don't know that for sure, and it doesn't seem like anyone on Discogs does either. You've made this, once again, very difficult, the way you're sitting. See, because I know her, and I know, like, if you try to pick her up in certain ways, that's when she gets like, hey, what are you doing? So, I don't want you to fall. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, I think we're good. Yes. You can take the seat, Your Highness. In any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.